Hey my royal fam, it's your girl QUEENDEE, and I am back with another video, video. How you doing? How have you been? I hope life has been treating you well. You've been taking care of your mental, get into the bag, just making sure you're good at the end of the day, okay? Because that's what's important. But Happy New Year! Happy New Year! It is 2023. Like 2023. Like what? Already? That's crazy. Like 2022 flew by. I hope 2023 take its time because I do not have time. I do not have time to just for time to be just not existing. Okay, but yeah, Happy New Year. I hope that whether you was at home chilling or out with your friends or out with your family or out with your boo, that you had a good New Year's Eve and a good New Year day, and that 2023 has been off to a great start for you, and that it continues to be nothing but greatness this whole year. So yeah, but we want to get into this video. I'm going to be talking about today the 22 things that I learned in 2022. I've done this video once or twice in the past, and it had a really good turnout. So I thought I would do it again, and I've just been doing some reflecting the last few days. And the last, couple of first days of January, and I was like, let me do this video because I got some good things that I learned in 2022. So if you want to learn or you want to hear some of the things that I learned in 2022, then keep on watching. Keep on watching. Okay, y'all, so 22 things I learned in 2022. I got my handy dandy list right here. We about to get into it because there's some good things on this list, okay? So grab y'all a little drinky drink, some popcorn, a snack or something, some candy, and let's talk about it. Okay, so first and foremost, I learned it's okay not to have it all figured out. When I tell you I was continuously learning this, I'm the type of person who feels as if they have to have the plan, they have to know everything, they have to make sure everything's gonna go as planned, and when things don't go how I intended them to go, or things don't go how I thought they were gonna go, it just wrecks me. And it was getting to the point where that was just really messing with my mental, and it just wasn't good. So then I just was like, okay, girl, get it together. My family was constantly telling me like it's okay, and this was really big when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as school and like the next steps I wanted to take. Like it was really having a toll on me because I was like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm confused. I don't know which step to take first. Should I do this? Should I do that? I don't want to let nobody down, and all this, all that. And it was really like I cried too many times trying to figure out what I wanted to do, where I was gonna go, and all of this and all of that. And I was like, I don't have it figured out. Like I was like, by now in my mind, my plan was to have it all figured out. I was already gonna be back in school. I was already probably gonna be graduated by now, and here I am still doing what I was doing before, and I've gotten nowhere. So it was just like something's gotta give. I can't keep stressing myself out like this, worrying myself, making myself sad because I'm not where I thought I was gonna be. So I really had to learn it's okay not to have it all figured out. Like life does not have to be perfect. You do not have to have every step planned out and everything. You like it's okay to steer off your track a little bit. Just get yourself back on track, and that's what I'm doing. So it's okay not to have it all figured out. And if somebody tells you that you should, they're lying to you, because it's okay. Perfection is a figment of the imagination. Okay. Number 2, spend the money. Treat yourself. You can't take it when you go. You can't take it with you when you go. This has been the this has been the motto. That was definitely the motto for 2022. Spend that money because you can't take it when you go. Like, yeah, you want to save because you know you want to make sure that if anything were to happen, you have money to take care of yourself and take care of whatever situations that may come up. But the extra money, spend it. You cannot take it when you cannot take it with you when you go. Like, I was used to be so frugal, so frugal. I didn't want to spend no money unless somebody was giving it to me. I didn't want to spend my money though. And then I just realized, like, take advantage of the sales, take advantage of it all, because you can't take the money with you when you go. When you go, the money you saved up is gonna go to whoever you say it can go to. And what they gonna do? They gonna spend it. So you might as well spend it because you gonna make it right back. Every penny that you spend, you're going to make it right back 10 times. Right? So spend it. Okay. Number 3. Ooh. Number 3, self-love is the best love. Period. This is gonna be on my list. Self-love is the best love. I really focus on self-care and self-love in 2022. Doing things that I like to do, doing things that make me happy, which was spending money and traveling. But yeah, self-love is the best love. If you don't love yourself, then you can't expect anybody else to love you. So you better make sure your love with yourself is where it's supposed to be at. Like, honestly, God and the love God has for you and the love you have for yourself should be enough to get you through whatever. Okay. Number 4, mental breaks are necessary. Say it again. Mental breaks are necessary. If you are not taking a mental break weekly, bi-weekly, not quarterly, every month, every other month, or quarterly, you gotta switch it up. You gotta switch up the schedule because you need mental breaks. Because all of the things that go on in the world, all of the things that go on in your life, all of the things that go on a daily basis really will pull and tug at your mental, will just drain you. And if you don't have a mental break, you're going to physically have a mental break and you're going to just blow up and you're going to just be in shock. There would be times where I would just like let everything just continue to pile up and I would not give myself a mental break, and then I would just be there like, come on out. So this gotta happen. You have to give yourself mental breaks. Like, and if that's something that's hard for you to do, you gotta figure out how to fit it in somewhere. Even if it's just at night when you're in the shower and you're reflecting, that could be a mental break. If you're taking a bath, that could be a mental break. Just time for you to reflect and just decompress from all the chaos in life and all the chaos in the world. Time to just woosah and say, okay, I'm good now. I'm good. I can, take on whatever I need to take on now. I got it. Mental breaks. Essential. Number 5, you have to live for yourself, not other people. This kind of goes with number 1, but yes, you have to live for yourself. If you're not living for yourself, then what are you doing? Trying to go through life, trying to impress other people, trying to do what they want you to do, be who they want you to be, it's not going to cut it. It's not going to work. That's not how things are supposed to go. And if people can accept the fact that you are your own person and you're not here to impress people, you're not here to make people feel good, you're not here to do this, to do that, you're here to live for yourself, then they don't need to be in life. They don't need to be surrounded by you, right? Like, you just gotta live for yourself. You gotta do things that you enjoy, do things that make you happy, do things that make you smile, do things that you want to do. You can't be going through life being like, somebody, you can't be going through life being a pushover. No, none of that. No more. Live life for you. If you want to buy that bag, buy that bag. If you want to take that trip alone, take that trip alone. If you want to move across the country, move across the country. If you want to go back to school, go back to school. If you want to make an OnlyFans, make an OnlyFans. Like, you gotta live life for you. Nobody else but you. Okay, number 6. Being single is okay. It's okay. I promise. You will get through. You will get through the year without. If you don't get to wear matching pajamas, you will get through the year. If you don't get to take a vacation, you will get through the year. If you don't get to have a girlfriend or boyfriend proposal, you will get through the year. Okay, you will get through the year. It's okay to be single. I feel like when you're single, you really have time to figure out who you are. You have time to figure out what you truly want in a partner and stuff like that. Me, I've been single for too long. too long. If I be honest with y'all, too long. And I'm constantly talking to my best friend like, oh my gosh, I wish I wasn't single, or I'm still single, blah, 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 blah. But then I'm realizing, okay, I can't rush this, the perfection that, the specimen that God is going to send my way. I can't rush him on it. So I'm going to just let him do what he do. Yes, I'm going to complain. Yes, I'm going to stare and scroll through TikTok like, ooh, he fine. That's my future right there. But at the end of the day, I'm content with being single. Like I said, I'm used to it. And I have fun with my best friend and with my family and going on dates with my parents. Like, I be third wheeling with them all the time. I have fun doing that. Like, what am I gonna do when I get a boyfriend or I get a significant other? And it's just like, now I can't go, like, now I can't do things I was doing. I mean, I can, but like, I gotta go on a date with, I have a physical person I want to date with. It's just, it's okay to be single, y'all. It's not all it's cracked up to be. My cat just came around. It's not all it's cracked up to be. So it's okay. Number 7. Okay. Post your content. Okay. Post it. Whether you get 0 views or 1,000 views or 1,000,000 views or whatever, post your content. Okay. Because the more you're consistent with it, whether you're getting views or not, then people will find you. Then people will know about you. And then it's going to be like, girl, where have you been all my life? Like that. Like, you have to start somewhere. And if you don't put yourself out there and you don't post your content and you don't believe in what you're putting out there, then you cannot expect anybody else to believe in what you're putting out there. And you know, as you start to put content out there, then your editing will get better. Then your captions will get better and stuff like that, depending on what type of content you put out. But trust and believe, at the right time, it's gonna reach the right person, and then it's gonna be over. It's gonna be like, girl, yes, you did that, and I'm here for it. So post your content. Post it. So where were we? 8. Losing weight takes consistency and doesn't happen overnight. This was something I really learned in 2022 because, as y'all know, every year, I say I'm going to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I want to lose this amount of weight. And I never do it. I'm never consistent with it, going to the gym, working out, none of that, and I don't lose the weight. And then I get discouraged, and then I get in this little rut about, like, I can't do it, blah, 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 blah. Well, in 2022, I took it upon myself to get a personal trainer. And with my personal trainer, I've lost, like, 30, 40 pounds. And I feel great. I feel confident in all this and all that. And although I'm not at my goal weight yet, because that's a lot of weight to lose, but I'm somewhere and I'm very proud of myself. And with the consistency, the accountability, and all of that, I realized, like, okay, like, this is something I can do, I can achieve. I just have to be consistent with it. I can't expect to lose 100 pounds overnight. I can't expect to see it right away, because you're not going to see the difference right away. The pictures are what's going to help you see the difference. Because if I look in the mirror today, I probably would see, like, a slight change. But when I look at the pictures that I took on the first day and the pictures that I take now, it's like, girl, you are doing your thing. So yes, consistency is key when it comes to weight loss. It's not going to happen overnight. Do not get discouraged because it doesn't happen overnight for you. Because if you keep at it, keep being consistent, keep putting in that work, you're going to see the change. And you're going to be like, I did that, because you did. So remember that. Remember that. Especially if losing weight or gaining weight, whatever, is one of your goals for the year. Remember that, okay? Number 9, you just need a few solid friends. A whole group is not necessary. I feel like this is really important because the culture we're in the culture where we all want to have big groups of friends, where we have like 8, 9 of us, and we go on trips together, and we do this or we do that, and la. That is kind of unrealistic, because I feel like at my grown age, making friends in that sense is kind of hard to do. I feel like majority of the time when you see groups of friends like that, it's people that have been friends for years and years and years. And like that, like I feel like that's realistic, but when it's like you're older, it's harder to make friends because you're not really in the settings where people are really welcoming as much. So I've just been content with having my solid like five or six, like five friends, you know, and we're not all one group. We're not all one group. Like I have my bestie that is my bestie, and I am her bestie, right? And then I have my sisters, right? I have, and they're not connected to my bestie. They're only connected to me. And then they have their other friends, but we are friends and we're connected to each other. And I'm not connected to their other friends, if that makes sense. But if they invite me to come to a birthday party or to come to a birthday dinner, I'm gonna show up because those are my friends. And if I'm like, hey, let's go out, we're 9 times out of 10 we're gonna go out unless they have something to do, right? Or if I say I want to go on this trip and I'm like, are y'all down? They may or may not be down because you know they got lives too. But if I text my bestie and I say, girl, pack your bags, we're going on a trip, she's gonna go. If I say, let's do this, she gonna go. That's my bestie. But yeah, having a few solid friends is very much where it's at, you know. And if you got a big old group of friends, I applaud you. I'm here for it. I love you for that. But I've just realized that is not my thing. I tried it back in high school. It didn't really work out too well because I'm only friends with one of them now, right? So yeah, yeah, okay. 10, enjoy alone time. Enjoy your alone time. It's okay to be by yourself sometimes. It's okay to be up in your bed watching movies, relaxing by yourself. It's okay to tell your friends, you know, I don't think I want to go out anymore. I just want to chill. I just want to be alone, right? It's okay to be alone. That is the time for you to reflect, time to think, time to just get in touch with your inner self, right? It is okay. Don't let anybody tell you you're weird for wanting to be alone, for wanting to spend time by yourself, for wanting to go on dates by yourself, for wanting to take yourself to the movies, for wanting to just do things that people would do with other people alone, because you're not weird. Because alone time is essential, it's crucial, and it's gotta happen. Okay, number 11. Take that vacation. Work will always be there. This is also a motto. This was also a good motto for 2022 because I was taking off work. I was going on vacations. Let's see. January, I went on a family trip with my family for like 4 or 5 days. April, me and my bestie went to Vegas for her birthday. I took off work for that. June, me and my bestie went to Georgia for my birthday. I took off work for that. August, me and my bestie went to Florida to go to Disney World. Took off work for that. Like, take off work and go on a vacation, go on a trip, whether it's a few days, a week, whatever. Go on that trip because work will be there. And if you're a good enough employee, they're not gonna mind that you're trying to take time off. They're gonna let you take time off, and they're gonna welcome you back when you get back. Take that vacation. Do not let work make you feel like you can't go nowhere, you can't do nothing, because nah. No, we going on a vacation. We going on a trip. We not about to work all year round and slave and stress and let work stress us out and not take a vacation. Go on a vacation, okay? Number 12, don't rush your success. Do not rush your success because when the time is right, it's going to happen, okay? When it's for what's for you what's for you is for you, and it will come to you, right? You will see it, you will touch it, you will feel it. So do not rush your success. Do not let anybody make you feel some type of way because you're not where they are, if they're more successful in a sense. No, because everybody measures success differently. So when it's your time to be successful, it's your time to be successful. And just because you are not maybe quote unquote on their level does not mean you're not successful, right? Because like I said, we all measure success differently. So it's okay. You're taking your time about it, and that's okay. But best and believe, when you get to where you're trying to be and you are successful, then I'm like, dang. Like, look at her. She doing better than me now. Yeah, I am. because I took my time with that. I didn't rush it. I took my time, I took it slow, and I got to where I need to go when I need to get there. Okay. Number 13, we are all on this journey called life. Okay. At the end of the day, we all struggle. We all be stressed. We all be depressed. We all be sad. We all be happy. We all are on this journey called life. Okay. So fighting and arguing and hating and all that stuff is unnecessary because we're all on the same journey. We're on different journeys, but overall, we're on the same journey of life, right? So just because somebody is doing better than you or is getting married or blah 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 has kids does not mean that you're not doing something right because you're not in that situation, right? Like, it's okay. At the end of the day, no matter how good a person makes their life seem, how great they make it seem, how wonderful they make it seem, they be going through their issues. They just go through their issues behind closed doors, right? So it's okay. Number 10, number 10. Number 14, if you are not happy with something, change it. Period. If you are not happy with something, change it. Make it what you want it to be. Make it what you want it to be. Do what you want to do because this is your life. So if you're not happy with the way your hair is, change it. If you're not happy with the way you look, go to the gym, change it, or get surgery, whatever your solution is, change it. If you're not happy with the food that you're eating, get some different food. If you're not happy with the group of people you surround yourself with, get a different group of friends, right? If you are not happy with something, change it. If you're not happy with the education you're getting, change your education, change your major. If you're not happy with your job, get a new job. Quit, peace, deuces, 2 weeks notice or not, and leave. Change it. Okay. 15, write your goals out. Manifestation is a real. Write your goals out on a notebook or whatever you want to do, and just so you can see it physically, because I feel like when you see things physically and you know what you're trying to do or where you're trying to go, it just does something because you're like, okay, it's tangible. I can touch it. I can feel it. Okay, we about to start knocking and checking these goals off right now. Like for me, when it's just something different about writing stuff out. Like I don't like writing at all, but I've learned and realized that when I write my goals out, I'm more likely to accomplish them. I'm more likely to start doing things to accomplish them because I saw them and I wrote them out, and it's embedded in here now. Same with the vision board. Like you physically see what you're trying to accomplish for the year or whatever, whether your vision board is for the year or for like the quarterly vision board or whatever, you see that and it's right there in front of you and you're like, okay, this is we about to tackle this goal first and we're gonna make it happen. And with that, do not be out here sharing your goals with people, right? Like you can share your goals, but don't share your goals. Like you can give people a general idea of what you're trying to do, really, but letting people into your circle that's not really in your circle, that's not necessarily good because people be plotting, people be hating, people be scheming, and they gonna be trying to prey on your downfall, right? So telling people like because people do my goals for 2023, my goals for this, my goals for that, and that's okay, but make sure you keep it short and sweet. Like, okay, my goal is to make more money. Simple. I just want to make more money. Gotcha, girl. Do your thing, but not my goal is to make more money by starting this business, starting that business, and doing this and investing in that. Like, that's too much information because now people gonna know what you're trying to do, and they might try to one up you on what you're trying to do. So, no. Okay. Number 16, back to number 15. Manifestation is real. Believe in yourself. Say things continuously. Positivity. Speak positivity onto your goals, into your life, because manifestation is indeed real. Okay, 16. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Simple. Simple. People be asking too much of you, and you just like, I'm drained. Get somebody else to do it. Please. Get somebody else to do it. Like, you always that person that's there for everybody, and you're just like, who's gonna be there for me? Nobody. Okay, so the next time you do stuff for me, get somebody else to do it. Like, I love you, blah, 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 but get somebody else to do it, because I'm focused on me right now. Number 18, God is always listening. Talk to him. God is indeed always listening. He's everywhere. He right here in this room right now, listening to me talk to y'all. Like, he is always listening, and it's okay to talk to him. Even if you're not really, you don't want to talk like out loud, you can pray to him, you can write him notes and stuff, and just, dear God, blah, 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 blah. Do say what you gotta say. He's listening. He can see. He knows where your heart is, what your mind is on. He's got you. Trust and believe. He might not, show up right away, but he gonna show up when he's supposed to show up. So just believe, like, trust that he's there for you. He's gonna be there for you, okay? 19, progress is progress. A little progress, a lot of progress. Progress is progress, okay? And the fact that you're making progress is great. Do not let anybody belittle you or make you feel like you're not making the progress because they expecting you to be at the finish line by now and you're not. Because who cares what they think? Why are they concerned? Why are they worried, right? Progress is progress. So let's say you are trying to start a business, right? And you've been putting it off for a little bit, but you're finally like, okay, it's time to go. You just got your, what's that number that you need? The number that makes you, if your LCN, is it LCN? I don't know. The license, whatever. You got that. And you are well on your way. That is progress. Don't let nobody be like, girl, you just not getting out. Like, what are you doing? You so behind. You should have been got that. What? I got it though. So let me do what I'm doing. I'm on my own. I'm doing my things my way. Like, a little progress is better than no progress. So continue to take your little steps and get to where you're trying to be. Okay, number 20. Just because everyone else your age is doing it doesn't mean it's your time. Okay? Just because everybody else your age is getting married does not mean it's your time. Just because everybody else your age is having babies does not mean it's your time. Just because everybody else your age is in relationships does not mean it's your time. Just because everybody else in your age is going to grad school, graduating from grad school, graduating from nursing school, graduating from whatever, does not mean it's your time. Whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to do, let that happen. But do not rush yourself because you're trying to fit in with what everybody else is doing, right? Because when I tell you the people that I went to school with, high school with, college with, having babies, getting married, doing this, moving out the country, moving out the state, and I'm just like, dang, I'm still here. What is going on? But then I had to realize, like, I'm not them and they're not me. And like I said, we're all on this journey called life, but we're on different journeys. So I really realized that, like, it's okay that I'm not in a relationship right now. I'm not having kids right now. I'm not getting married right now. It's okay. Nothing but the best wishes for the people that are. I'm happy for the people that are getting married. I'm happy for the people that's having kids. I'm happy for the people that's graduating with their master's degrees and their PhDs and all of that. Doctorates, do your thing. I'm happy for you. I know that when my time to do all those things happens, it's going to be my time. But right now, it's just not my time. And that's okay. Number 21, do things that make your inner child happy. Excuse me. I feel like that's really important because a lot of the times we forget that we were once a child and that there might have been some things that we didn't get to do that we wanted to do, or things that we did enjoy doing that we just stopped doing because we grew up. But you should never stop trying to be your inner child. You should never stop trying to please your inner child, because at the end of the day, you always want to make sure that your inner child is good and that you are feeling nostalgic and you are engaging in the things that truly make you happy, because that satisfies your inner child. Whether you used to like to watch, cartoons, okay, that's gonna make your inner child so happy. Or you used to like to just go outside and ride a bike, that makes your inner child happy. So just do things that really speak to your inner child, that really tell your inner child, like, girl, I got you, or boy, I got you, like, we're good, like, we're okay, look at where we're at now, like, look how far we've come, And number 22, crying is good for the soul. if y'all don't know, I am a crier. Okay, I'm very sensitive. I cry, I cry, I cry. I go to the movies and I can cry like I physically know the person. If somebody on the screen is crying, I'm probably gonna cry too. Why? I don't know. I can literally go to a movie and even though I've seen that movie before, I'm going to cry like I did the first time I saw it. Every time I watch it, that to me. When my family be crying, I be crying. My family, I'm such an empath. Like I feel emotions like very strongly. Like I'm super sensitive. So a lot of the times when I get like overwhelmed or I get stressed out or I get discouraged, I tend to cry because crying is just a coping mechanism for me. But people might look at you like, girl, why are you crying? Or why are you crying? Or look at you crazy and like tell you like you need to stop crying. But it's okay to cry. It is perfectly fine to cry. Cry your tears. It's gonna be okay. Don't let anybody make you feel dumb for crying because we need to cry. You need to let everything out that's stuck inside you. And sometimes crying is the way to do that. So it is okay to cry. It is good for the soul. And after you cry, I guarantee you're going to feel so much better. Because there's been plenty of times where I just sat there and I cried. And I'm not talking about just tears falling. Like, I'm talking about boo-hoo crying. Like, hoo, hoo, hoo. Yeah. It's okay to it's okay to do that, y'all. It's okay to cry silently, cry loudly. You know, nobody even has to know you were crying. But as long as you feel good after the fact, you did something right. Okay? Because sometimes you just gotta cry. And it's okay. Yes, it is okay. Number 22. That was it. So that was the 22 things that I learned in 2022. I feel like I learned some really good things. I definitely learned a lot about myself and just about life in general. Um, but yeah, I hope that y'all learned some good things in 2022 that y'all are gonna take with y'all into 2023. And that y'all just continue to build on your knowledge of life and everything. Definitely gonna take the things that I learned and apply them to 2023 for sure, because I just feel like some of these things just need to be taken into 2023, and that's what I intend to do. But that is all I have for y'all today. Once again, Happy New Year. I hope 2023 is nothing but great for you. I hope you accomplish all of your goals. I hope you reach all of your dreams. I hope you just have the greatest year ever. Have fun, travel, live your life to the fullest, because you only get one life to live. So you might as well make every day count. So yeah, that is all I have for y'all today. I will see you in the next video. Bye.